Yes, yes. What? Where we at? Yo, we are here, and everything is gonna be alright. We talk about this in the day. We can't wait tonight. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, Sun 752, aka O Mars Star. Yeah, I know that y'all are. We got me to get it in the car, go far. Yeah, the things that you see in the sky makes you think to yourself, I might get by or get past as long as the cops ain't on the ass and I'm through this thing, give it the gas, yo. Cause we going to another place, spaces that we can feel, yo, you know that it's real. I chill with the people I know, I will keep going with the flow, and I know that the days are gonna get better as long as we keep trying, keep buying the things that I know are positive. We got a lot to take, got a lot to give. This thing is going on to the break D-A-W-N. Yeah, it's no sin. And even if I sin, no sin is greater than the other. Gotta give it to you, my sisters and brothers. I know that it's time for us to talk about this thing that is real when you get tired. That means that you had enough and not inspired. But we're going to talk about it right now. Settle down. Yo, gotta do this thing. Get the kings, the crowns, the queens, the princes, the princesses. Yo, we gotta let things go through their processes. So today, on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, we are talking about when you're tired of fighting against it. Tired of fighting against it. What do you know about being tired of fighting against something? You know, you have gone toe to toe with either a concept or a person or an idea, and you know, you're ready to just say, okay, since y'all know everything, since you got it going on, I'm gonna just let you go ahead and find out yourself. F around and find out yourself. F around and find out yourself. So you know how it's like when your kids think they know everything. Maybe they are young kids, maybe they are young adults, maybe they are teenagers. But you're trying to instruct them and guide them and lead them the right way. And they're basically giving you their ass to kiss because they know better than mommy and daddy know. Because they are living in today's world and not yesterday's world like you were living in. So they're going to school you onto some things. But at the same time, they need your money. They need your effort, and they need your life raft and your what's that thing that the lifeguards throw in the water that floats so you can grab onto it and be pulled into safety in case you don't feel like getting wet. That thing. They need you as the security blanket, but they know so much more than you. And you've been trying to tell them, you've been trying to explain to them, you've been trying to show them. And they don't seem to be getting it. So you say, okay, tell you what, I'm going to stop fighting with you. I'm going to stop fighting against you. I'm going to stop fighting this. I fought the good fight. I'm about to sign off and let this thing play out the way that you seem to want it to play out. Good luck, my son. Good luck, my daughter. And that's just an example. That's just an example of one of the things that you may be tired of fighting against. Like, look, I'm all right. I got you. I get it. You want to find out on your own. You think it's best for you to just go ahead and see this thing through in your own way. I'm going to let that happen. You got it. Tired of fighting against it. Tired of fighting against it, man. I got so many examples today of how you might be tired of fighting against something. And when you're tired of fighting against something, sometimes you have to give up the fight in your mind. Like, giving up is not the easiest thing to do. Even saying the word give up might give you the heebie-jeebies. It might make you break out in hives because that may not be your nature. But it's not necessarily giving up. It's just saying, okay, all right. Maybe I don't have the best ideas. Maybe I haven't been where I've been. Maybe I haven't seen what I've seen. Maybe I don't know what I know. I'm going to stop pushing. I'm going to stop pulling. I'm going to stop forcing. I'm going to stop convincing. At least long enough for you to go ahead and get your punches off. You go ahead. You go ahead. I'm not going to fight back. Go ahead. Now, if you choose to knock me out, so be it. But I'm not going to fight back. I might block. I might block to keep myself from being hurt. But I'm not going to fight back. Because I'm tired of fighting against it. Tired of fighting against it. What's going on, my peoples? How y'all feeling today? Good to see y'all coming through. T. Carey, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And Northwest 425. Thanks for coming on through. Check out Alive. Oh, so this is the new thing. Okay, I see it. Okay. All right, and grown woman, don't try me. I said grown woman, don't try me. Yo, keep walking, yeah, walk on by me. Grown woman, don't try me. What? All right. And Josh says, don't take advice from someone wearing chains and a gold watch. This motherfucker scamming. All right, but when I start asking you for something instead of giving you advice, because you just played out the whole thing. You said don't take advice. In other words, when you take from somebody, that means they gave you something. That'd be different if I was asking you for something, but I'm trying to give you something. But okay, that's okay, Josh. You keep it moving. If that's what you choose to do, you can stay too. So don't trust anybody with a gold watch. Okay. Mona 966. Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. And Bishop, thanks for coming through, Bishop. Appreciate you. Dimples D's. What's going on, Dimples? Appreciate you coming by. And Dr. Secret says, I'm voting for Trump. Well, that's your choice. Go ahead and vote for Trump. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody here gonna tell you what to do or what not to do. You don't know any of us. We don't know any of you. Why would you listen to what we have to say? Same thing is, why would you promote somebody who you don't know? But that's your choice too. It's all good. You know what I mean? See, before I might have argued with Trump supporters. I'm tired of fighting against it. Y'all believe in what y'all believe in. Do you? Good luck with that. All right. Let's see. CRX PPNX. Cool. I'm a 16-year-old Ohio. My mom passed away 5 months ago, and I've been struggling a lot since then. I just really need to eat some food. It's been 2 years since I have eaten. Can somebody please help me? Well, this is interesting. Do you see what I see? So we got a new thing going on here. 3 in a row. All right. Well, listen, I wish you all the best, Crippen. I do. I wish you all the best. So, I'm going to have all of us pray for you and wish the best for you. So you keep working, keep going to school, keep striving, and I hope things will get better for you. Northwest, from looking at your channel, I can say that I'm hopeful that your life will turn around. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So today we're talking about tired of fighting against it. Have you ever been tired of fighting against something? Have you ever gotten to the point where, you have been struggling with something for a long time? Maybe trying to make things better for yourself, maybe trying to make things better for somebody else, trying to improve a situation. A lot of us are hell-bent on trying to improve our situations. It's a normal thing to do, being progressive, being productive, trying to get to a point where we can get more and more comfortable, trying to get to a safer, more secure space in our lives. And not necessarily talking about security as far as trying to protect yourself against violence. But when I say a safe place, I mean safe mind, body, and soul, mind, body, and spirit. So when you get comfortable in the place that you are, that means that you are happy. That means that this is a place where you want to be for a while. Even if you strive for more, it may mean that you have finally gotten to a place where you feel peaceful in the way of recognizing that this is actually a good place. This is a place where I'd invite more people to come. This is a place where I would encourage other people to come to strive to get to, and I would actually send them an invitation for this place. When you're tired of fighting against trying to get to a safer place, maybe you've been slightly discouraged about the way that things have been going. Maybe things just haven't been playing out the way that you would like them to play out. Maybe you've been meeting a lot of resistance from different places and different people that just don't seem to be on board. Sometimes we have to relegate ourselves to the fact that we don't have the best ideas. Maybe we have good ideas, but maybe we don't have the best ideas for this situation. Maybe there's some ideas that may be better for this particular situation. Now, when I say better for a particular situation, I mean this. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Two things can be true at the same time. We don't always have the answer, but there may be more than one answer. And you know how some people say sometimes you got to change just for change's sake. Like, just for the sake of change, we just need to change something. We've been doing things in a certain kind of way for so long, and it doesn't seem to be playing out right. So maybe we need to take this other route. Maybe we just need to see what this other thing is about, even if it's just to eliminate all of the other ways that may not be good for this situation. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, not to make it gender specific, but I hear that a lot from women. Change just for change's sake. Change just for change's sake. I've asked them, talk to them. I'm like, yo, so what do you mean change just for change's sake? Like, if you already know that this is the top rated or the best way or the fastest or the better way, why would you change it? Well, sometimes you just gotta see what the other side is like. You never know what you might find out. Okay, but you understand that there's money involved there. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna change it just for change's sake. They could be talking about their hair. They could be talking about their appearance in some kind of way. And often from my experience, they are. They could be talking about moving to another location. We've been living in this city all of this time. I've decided to look for a job out of town in another state because we're going to change just for change's sake. Now, a lot of times you find out that there's more behind it, like maybe they just went through a recent breakup, or there may be pain wherever they are. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into this. Tired of fighting against it. Have you ever been trying to convince somebody of something for so long? You've been trying to show them. You've been trying to you've been trying to do it the right way. You've been trying to let the horse be in front of the cart and pull the cart. But they hell bent on putting the cart before the horse. This is what I always think about when I hear somebody say something like, you got to spend money in order to make money. Because whenever I hear somebody say you got to spend money in order to make money, they're never talking about their own money. Yeah, they got to spend your money in order to make more money. And that's normally in response to whatever idea that they said was going to work ain't working. So we're not turning a profit. We're not doing well. We don't have as many customers. Fiscally, we're headed downward. We're going towards the red. And we're supposed to be in the black. But they talk about you gotta spend money to make money. Okay. They're gonna spend your money. Just know that. Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is Sunday. This is a show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. And we're talking about when you are tired of fighting against it. Not necessarily ready to give up, but tired of fighting against it. Maybe it means that you're going to go fight in another area, in a more productive area, in a more sensible area, in an area where the outcome has a greater upside than this treadmill you've been fighting on. Now, there are a lot of different scenarios, examples, and different ways that this can play out. You know, like earlier in the show, for those of y'all who weren't here, we were talking about your kids. Sometimes, you know, you have kids, they're growing up, they feeling themselves, smelling themselves, and they think that they have the best ideas, the better ideas. They know where they want to go in life. They know what they want to do, and they seem to be sure about it. And you've been trying to tell them, like, listen, put your ducks in a row. Make sure you save your money. Put something away for a rainy day. Have a nest egg. Prepare for emergencies. And they like, man, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. And, you know, you got to do what you got to do out here. Life comes at you at the speed of life, and you just got to be ready. And you like, it's easy to talk that way when you're playing with house money. You know what house money is? All my gamblers out there, when you playing with house money, you know the casino that you gamble in is the house, and they always win. You know why? Because they got money unlimited, so they can play and play and play and play and play, and they play expertly. You don't have enough money to keep playing and playing and playing. So they're always going to turn out on top. They're never going to be broke. You will, though. The house always wins because they're playing with house money. And when you're playing with house money, that means that you're playing with somebody else's money. They writing out blank checks for you. They're financing every mission. They always ready to go with the pockets. The pockets ready. They full and ready to be empty. And here you are like, so you want to make all of these changes. You haven't developed a plan, devised any type of strategy or anything like that. But you want me to just blindly and foolishly give you my money? And you've been trying to tell them. Like, listen, that's not going to work. Like, you just putting yourself out there, and they not trying to hear that. I'm telling you. I know this. They have some blind example that you don't know about. Somebody that they found out about on the internet got this plan. Who's the man with the master plan? So you might be trying to go back and forth with them, and you trying to get them on the right track, and you're trying to convince them of how they can do things better if only they flip this switch, turn this knob. And they ain't trying to hear it. So you might be tired of fighting against it. Like, okay. Oh, all right. Yo, you got it. Yeah, man. Yo, I don't know what they talking about out here, but listen, man. They know everything. I'm gonna have to let them find out on their own because evidently the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that I'm trying to impart on them, they not trying to hear that shit. So I had to just let them go ahead and find out on their own. I'm a hope for the best because it wasn't easy for me to walk away from that shit. But listen. You ain't gonna be giving me your ass to kiss and my wallet to open. You ain't. That's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna have my wallet open, but giving me your ass to kiss. What my wallet open, your ass out. No, you might feel that way sometimes. You might feel that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, thanks for coming through to the show. Appreciate y'all mucho. Please hit the like button. Please share the show. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I am your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. We are talking about when you are tired of fighting against it. Tired of fighting against it. Like, no. No, I ain't gonna fight. No. I'm fighting against you. I can't convince you. I said no, not gonna fight against you no more. I'm tired of this shit. We was on tour, not making a dime. Yo, your manager's jerking, and you wanna get on stage and keep working? No, we going home with no dough. Nothing for our work to show. And you saying that you don't even want to have a conversation with this motherfucker. We getting treated like suckers. And I think it has to stop right now. But I'm going to stop fighting you right now because I ain't down to be working for free. Anybody can work for free. That shit is for y'all and not me. So unless I get this dough, and let me get one thing clearly, it's not about the dough. But when the word business is attached to it, yeah, it's all about the dough. Yeah, we about to get in this. All right. That was these. Okay, all right. Let me see. Wow. Good commentary there, T. Carey, right? Good commentary. All right. Bad Harmonics says, what up, LL? I'll tell him you said so. Appreciate you coming through. The Observer says, he said 2 days, not a year. Read his message. Oh, y'all co-signing that? All right, good. That's what's up. I'm tired of fighting against that. All right. Oh, man. Keeson Hardy, heavy chain you got there, sir. They ain't that heavy. You know, they ain't that heavy. Oh, speaking of heavy, I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. Let me put your shit on. Okay, hold on. Let me get my peoples right. All right, which one y'all want to wear? Which one? Is it this one, that one, the middle one, or the one on the right? And my right is your right. My left is your left. Which one? Which one works for you? I'm a little privy to the dark, but you know, y'all can choose. The right, middle, or left. Right, middle, left. Right, middle, left. Let me see what y'all said. If y'all said anything yet. And Peep Game says all three. TK Wright said middle. Tay said right. I need one more, and we can make a decision. Because that'll be two. Tay said right. All right, we going with the right. So this is the right. All right. Hey, you was faster with the pen. Let me get you set up here. All right. I don't know. It looks like a good choice to me. Give you a little picture and show you how you're looking today. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're looking a little spiffy. Let's see. All right. There you go. Look at you. Pretty, handsome, attractive. Huh? Good shit, son. Good shit. You look good. Yeah, there you go. I mean, homeboys, make some noise. Girls, rock the raps and the curls. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let me see what y'all was talking about. I saw some stuff. Saw some stuff. All right. Okay. Let me go here. All right. Brandon McIntyre says, get that bicycle chain off your neck. First of all, this is 2 chains. And it's not that deep. All right. Funk Flex with a new low, huh? Hit a new low, huh? I don't know Funk Flex. Do you? I don't play records. Shout out to Funk Flex. Gray's women. I'm sorry. Grown women don't try me, says not giving up, but I'm tired of fighting, but I gotta press on. I think we all have felt that at some point. All right. Scrooge McDuck. What up? What up, Scrooge McDuck? I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, without a doubt. He says, good to see you again, Top G. Salute to you. Salute to you. As a matter of fact, I said, as a matter of fact, I said yo, Scrooge McDuck, and he don't care, don't give up. Man, Scrooge McDuck. I said man, Scrooge McDuck. Good looking out, my G. Good looking out. All right. Peep Game says, Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. You just wanted to say that? I mean, shout out to anybody who didn't know this, but all right. Black people or Ethiopians. So Ethiopians are different from black people. As far as I'm concerned, anybody outside of the United States is different from black people, because anybody from outside of the United States identifies themselves by the country that they come from, except for black people. We have to call ourselves Black Americans. We can't just call ourselves Americans. Well, we can, but it kind of shows where we are socially and politically. So we can call ourselves just Americans, but that normally means that we have assimilated or are trying to hold on to something that we don't necessarily earn or doesn't benefit us. But good looking out for that. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. For real. All right. Wolfsburger says, Roberto Carlos. I got nothing. Got nothing. All right. It starts to feel like you swimming against the current. Woo! Listen, man, whether you're talking about your kids or anybody, shout out to anybody out there. Shout out to anybody out there that's dealing with somebody who is ill, whether they are terminal or whether they just have serious health issues that could get worse if they don't do the right things. And you've been trying to get them to take their medicine. You've been trying to get them to try some treatments, maybe some alternative treatments. You've been bringing in some herbs. You've been trying to get them to eat right. You've been trying to get them to stop stressing as much. You've been trying to get them to exercise. You've been trying to get them to change their diet. You've been trying to get them to think more positively. You've been trying to get them away from those people who are bringing them down. You've been trying to get to take them away from the negative influences that are out there. You've been trying your hardest in order to make a situation better that they seem hell bent on staying where they are. You know, they say change is hard. They say change is hard, but the thing that's harder than change is staying the same. And some people want to stay the same. They want different results, but they want to keep the same methods. What do y'all know? What do y'all know about dealing with somebody who has diabetes? And they want to drink juice all day, eat a little candy, chug a little cake. What do you know? Oh, and not even take their insulin the way they supposed to. They ANC higher than a motherfucker. Okay. What do you know about dealing with somebody with high blood pressure? And they know everything. They know everything about the high blood pressure. I know my body. I know how this go. Black people normally have higher blood pressure than everybody else anyway. Yeah, not 200 though. Not 200. Anywhere you see, whether it's the top number or the bottom number, anywhere you see 200 and you talking about your blood pressure, you talking stroke time. You talking about stroke time, baby. What do you know about dealing with somebody who ain't trying to hear what you trying to say? You know, they going out and getting a hoagie, some salty ass potato chips or some shit like that. They going somewhere where they can find more stressful situations. Okay. Yeah. Now the thing about it is, you might be tired of fighting against them, but you know damn well, if you don't fight against them or fight for them, what's going to happen to them? Something that you probably are not prepared to deal with at all. So you might be tired of fighting against their resistance, but are you tired enough to let things play out in your absence? That's the question. Same thing as with your kids. You might be tired of shelling out money and going nowhere with it, but are you prepared to let them find out what'll happen? Let's say you've been paying rent for your kids. You know, when they behind on their rent, you come and save them. When they was about to get evicted, you came and saved them. They dig a hole, you fill in the hole. They dig a hole, you fill in the hole. They dig a deeper hole, you fill in the hole. Always trying to keep the ground level. And you sick of this shit. You got your own bills to pay. You might be falling behind on your own shit, trying to keep them right. But are you prepared to say, you know what? I think it's time you find out what happens when you don't pay your rent. Don't keep up with your mortgage. I think it's time you find out. Are you prepared to do it? Because you might be. You tired of fighting that fight. Are you prepared to let that person with diabetes or high blood pressure or even cancer, are you prepared to let them find out what happens if you're not there to push, to encourage, to assist, to help? Are you prepared? Because when we say that I'm tired of fighting against it, that means you haven't given up, because you're going to still stand on the sidelines and watch and see how things play out. But you're just not willing to be in there. Because all your threats, all your promises, all of your warnings have gone by the wayside. They ain't trying to hear that shit. You know why they ain't trying to hear that shit? Because every other time when you have promised them something, warned them against something, threatened against something, your soft ass has still gone through and gave them their way. Especially when you saw that they was actually just going to let themselves get kicked out, put out, hurt. They was going to let themselves fail. So you are pretty much physically guaranteeing their success. All right. I know I'm far up on the comments. My bad. Pete Gang says, we about business. I know I'm far up. Diego Castro says, what is your most expensive chain? Man, that shit don't mean nothing. All these are material items. I like material items. I like jewelry. I like cars. I like electronics. I like stuff. Stuff makes me feel good, but it doesn't make me. Because you know what I like more than stuff? I like peace of mind. I like being confident I like feeling brave. I like feeling like nobody can touch me, hurt me. And I mean hurt me physically or emotionally. That's what I like more than anything that shines or blings or turns on or but I am a gamer. And I'm on level 569 in Call of Duty. So all my Call of Duty fans, all my PlayStation 5 people, yo, you want to holler at me, Sun752, look me up, friend me, whatever, challenge me, come hook up with me, be a clan. I get tired of playing by myself. I'm starting to finally get good. I've been playing Call of Duty since like 2006. But I'm starting to finally, get good and shit. So come, come play with me. I like to play. After this show over, I'm gonna play. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I can't read your name, and I see your flag. And I can't do nothing. TK Wright says you completely missed grown woman saying early on, sir. We still cute though. Oh, I did. I totally missed that. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back to let me know the error in my ways. I'll do better next time. Diego says, "What is your most?" Okay, you want to ask me the same? You want to ask me the same question? Shirley, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. TK Wright says. Oh man, this shit crazy. Dimples D says, I'm tired of fighting, making other people a priority when they are in need of me. But now I'm turning the tables. I will be the priority going forward. I totally agree with that. That everybody should do that at some point. Hey, when you make somebody else, number one in your life, and they've made you like number four, sorta. Yeah, you got to make a move. The question is, are you really ready to make the move? Because, like I was talking about threatening and promising and warning and all of that shit, people be like, I know when it comes to kids, your kids be like, when they really fed up, I get an ass whooping. Other than that, I get a bunch of yells and screams and all of that. They might take away my hand controller for a little while, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Mommy soft. Daddy a punk. I love him, but he a punk. Stacy White. Stacy White, what's going on? Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate you. And Xavier McLeod says, sounds about black. That's what's up. Okay. Grown woman says, I hear you, Omar, and trust me, I know people just like that. You know? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let them find out. But it'd be hard. To finally sit on the sidelines and watch like everybody else been doing. Because you notice you the only one in there running inside of burning buildings or going down basements with your hip boots on to try to stop the water. You stopping the fire from burning and you stopping the water from flooding. Everybody else like, well, why should I mean, look, they're going to take care of it. I ain't got to do that shit. If they really need me, I'll be here. But other than that, I'm like Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman. Only come around when the big world domination problems come. I don't deal with stolen pocketbooks, cars, little petty fights and gang wars, and I don't deal with that. I only deal with world domination. That's I'm a superhero. So when world domination comes, like if you should see the Rhino, the Riddler, Penguin, the Joker, Lex Luthor, or somebody like that, if you should see them, holler at me. But yeah, if your light's about to get cut off, don't call me for that shit. Yeah, I know I'm Superman with my laser vision. I could light up that. No, I ain't doing that. Don't call me for that. I only take big jobs. I'm like Al Sharpton. Only call me when there's a racial murder. Other than that, don't call me when Pooh got shot by Dave. Don't call me for that. I don't deal with that. Okay. All right. Double X. Jake Nemesis. Wait. No, that's Jake Nemesis. Says sniff and blow. What was that? Sniff and blow. Hell no. Got my whole life in front of me. No time to be sniffing. My parents find out. Then they start riffing. So I stay A-OK because I'm the E, the R-I-C-K. All right. Grown woman says you can't buy that, and you can't buy that, Omar. Oh, you talking about when I was talking about peace of mind, security. You sure can't buy it. You sure can't buy it. You know, all the locks and bars and chains and alarms in the world won't make you feel secure if you ain't got it going on the inside. Hong Kong 21212 says you are arrogant, bro. Oh, you are too arrogant, bro. Okay. And he says, try to come to me so that I can understand you. I don't know. Who are you? Why should I come to you? Who are you? I don't know you. You don't even know me. Why would I come to you? But thanks for coming to the show. Appreciate you. Salute. Grown woman says, are call-ins open today? Yes, they are. Thank you. If y'all would like to call into the show, as a matter of fact, I would encourage y'all, if you want to come to the show, I invite you to call into the show, 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. You can call into the show and have your voice heard. So you don't, sometimes you might really actually want to verbalize something instead of having to text it or, comment it or whatever. 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak, and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number, and you can rock on and do the damn thing. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752. I'm feeling like a real man should, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. And we're talking about when you're tired of fighting against it. When you're tired of fighting against it. You've been dealing with a person. You've been dealing with a situation. You've been dealing with something that's going on in your life. You've been dealing with a tooth and nail. And you have tired. You have grown too tired and too weary of trying to improve this situation. So you're just going to let them F around and find out. Let them F around and find out. Can you do it? Have you done it? Are you doing it now? Can you do it? Have you done it? Are you doing it now? Could you do it? Have you done it? Are you doing it now? Are you doing it now? 319-527-6199. All right. All right. Thanks for putting the number in there. Appreciate y'all. All right. Monkey Juice says Russian ships heading to Cuba. Thoughts? I just like your name, Monkey Juice. Fuck it. If that was an alcohol in my drinking days, I would have drunk that shit. Monkey Juice. Monkey Juice, baby. Good looking grown woman. It says sometimes you just gotta show people who don't believe that shit stinks. Sometimes you do. But the thing is, you have to be prepared to be to be tired enough to let it go. Like I said, you know your kids are bad at paying their rent. And they might have kids. So you know that your kids and their grandkids are going to get put out if you don't come through and save the day again. So what you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you tired enough to let them find out? Because that might be what it takes, but it might not be what you are prepared to do. So you might be tired, but you might not be prepared to be tired enough to make it happen, to put it all out there, lay it all on the line. Are you ready? Are you ready for them to be homeless? Because 9 times out of 10, they have more resources than you. But see, you've been the cash cow. You've been the go button. Go. 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 Every single time. Go. SJ says, let them eat cake. I appreciate that. And for God's sake, said, let them eat a cake. Hope it tastes good, because one thing we got to get understood is that there ain't no more money. The cash cow is dying. No milk coming out of that shit. Ain't no more buying. You're trying to get me to come on board, but I'm telling you, the last points have now been scored, and I am out of this game for life. At least for now. Going down, sign out, the cash cow. Yeah. Yeah. Let them eat cake. Appreciate that, SJ. Appreciate that, SJ. Grown woman says, I am no longer in the business of saving souls, only my own. Well, 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 well. Ooh. I said, oh, well, 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 well. Ooh. I said, oh, well, 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 well. Ooh. I said, oh, well, 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 well. Ooh. Are you ready? 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 Are you ready for the Freddy and Jason? Yeah, the horrifying shit that they are facing in your absence, because you done finally bailed out and you are out. Yo, now they gotta find out. They done effed around. Now they finding out on their own. Are you really ready to leave the situation alone? Well, maybe you might be, and maybe you might not. But the shit is getting kind of hot. I know that it's hard to leave your peoples behind, but sometimes you gotta do that out so they can find that. Yo, you gotta pull up your own bootstrings, sort of like G.O.P. You hear me? But there ain't no more fun, there ain't no more money, ain't no more things that you can pull from. Cause sometimes you gotta get up off your ass and do something for yourself and stop acting like a bum. On here begging and pleading and always needing. Never got enough, acting like life is so tough. Well, it's kind of tough. I know that sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes I gotta go to work and still pray to God. Because if I pray to God without going to work, well, I must be sitting out here bleeding like I'm hurt. So I gotta get up off my ass, and I do that shit every day because I like to have cash. Now, I ain't rich by no point and no other people's means, but I'm going to do this shit. It seems that it's what I got to do. You peace to you and all of y'all who ain't ready to take the fall. All right. What up, Tank? What's going on? Just came out of the bookings. Wow, Saturday night. Wow. SJ says, gotta save your money and spend it wisely. Certainly do. My dad, my late great father used to always say, work hard and save your money, son. I mean, that was his motto. Work hard and save your money. I mean, it was a simple formula. Couldn't really go wrong with it. Work hard, get paid, save your dough. He's also tell me, don't spend all your money in one place. When I was younger, he used to say that shit. I didn't understand what he meant. Like, don't spend all your money in one place. I'm thinking like, but You gave me the money to go to Great Adventure. You know, that's Great Adventure, for those of y'all who don't know, is a amusement park. There's Six Flags amusement park. I'm like, well, I mean, you gave me the money to go to this amusement park. So, you know, all the cotton candy, hot dogs, the games that I got to play and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's not what he meant. He meant don't spend all your money in one place. He meant like, what the fuck just happened here? Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. Okay, all right. Let's get it together. We're gonna get it right. See, remember Blog Talk used to act funny. So the call-in number that I was telling y'all about decided to act a little, it's getting a little strange.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear
Okay, let's
important.
go.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
All right. Okay. And so we are back and we are in motion. We do this thing. Taking off fast lane, no coasting. All right. As Jay says, gotta save your money, spend it wisely. Mr. Dark says, can I call you the N-word? Is that your goal in life? Because, you know, YouTube would probably have more to say about it than I would. Like, let me explain something to you. And anybody else who comes through with the white supremacy shit, you know, assuming that you're white, because you might be black. You know, people in here, they you know, you got people in here with all kinds of strange names, monikers, you know, women acting like they men acting like they women, all kinds of crazy shit. It's the internet. That's what it's about. But I'm gonna tell you this. And this is something I never want you to forget. There's nothing you can say to me that's going to change my opinion of myself. And I'm going to tell you the reason. The number one reason is that I don't fucking know you. I don't know you. And you don't know me. So there's nothing that you can call me, especially the N-word, because contrary to today's revised definition, the word means ignorant. And being ignorant means not to know. So you can call me the N-word if you want to, but it's not going to stop my knowledge, my wisdom. Not only do I know a lot of shit, I know a lot of people and I'm educated. So if you feel comfortable writing out the N-word, I dare you to do it. Because I won't have to do nothing. So go ahead. Write it out. Don't say N-word. Go ahead. Be a man about it. Be brave. Stand up and be strong. I called a black man the N-word today. That makes me tough. Back to the trailer park with you, sir. Because I noticed Mr. Dark says joke and chill. I'm chill. I just want you to know. Because, like, see, and this is the whole thing. I don't know you. You don't know me. So we learning. We learning on the fly. But that's why I said this is for you and anybody else who comes through with that kind of dumb shit. Like that. I ain't one of those people who cry when somebody called me something out of my name. Like, I'm gonna hurl names back. I don't like to be petty, but I can win these kind of battles easily too. Like I get you fucked up. I don't even have to see you to do it. Man, see, I got this microphone. I got this mic. I got the mic and the camera. So let's go. And thanks for coming by the show. I appreciate you. All right. As Jay says, get what you need, not what you want. I think it's okay to get both. I think it's okay to get both. Sometimes your wants can be your needs. You know, a lot of people say you want love, you don't need it. No, I think you need it. I've seen how people who don't get love act. So I think that's a want and a need. But I don't want to get too philosophical. And I don't even want to get too philosophical. All right. Vincent Mogaka says, "Hi, I'm watching from the Kenya, Nairobi city. Well, peace to you and everybody in the Kenya, no, Nairobi, man, Nairobi city. Appreciate that." Dark Destroyer says, "Are you a pimp?" And when I saw the D, I thought it was Dimples D's asking me that shit. I saw the green D. I thought it was Dimples D's asking me that shit. Like, are you a pimp? Like, what are we doing? Am I a pimp? All I can say to that is I might not be a pimp. Because to be a pimp, you kind of like have to hate women. And that would definitely disqualify me. So I'm not a pimp, but more so, I'm not a hoe. Thanks for coming by the show, Dark Destroyer. Appreciate you. All right. So, okay. So what we got? We got kids who don't want to listen, who think they know more than you or know better than you. We got people with health problems. And I said seniors, but it don't have to be seniors. It don't have to be seniors. It could be anybody. I said seniors leading off because with seniors, you're dealing with people who have lived most of their lives. So they believe that since they have more years in back of them than in front of them, then they know best. And they'll tell you, like, you got to get where I've been before you start telling me how to do this, that, and the third. I've been doing it. You ever work on a job and you come in with all these new innovative ideas and techniques that you know could improve the department that you're working in? That's what they hired you for, right? To come in there, implement change and improve things. And then you got the old heads. And that's anybody who's been working there for double-digit years. And they're going to tell you, listen, we've been doing it like this for years and it's been working. Doing it like this for years and it's been working. Doing it like this for years and it's been working. Don't come in here trying to tell you that shit is don't be trying to come in here and change our shit. And I'm like, well, if what was working for all of those years, why did they hire a new manager? Because typically management doesn't change when it's working. When the company is happy with the direction that the departments are going, they normally keep it that way. So why am I here? Oh, you one of them smart ass. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I see how you is. I'm like, listen, sir or ma'am, I was just asking. You know. And that's why I'm telling them. That's why all the while I'm telling them, look, we about to do this thing. If it don't work, we'll try something else. But we about to do this. You don't like it? You can clock out, or we can make other arrangements. But we about to do it this way. We tried it that way. We about to do it this way. I ain't mad at you. I hope you ain't mad at me. They be mad though. They be mad. But yeah. So, but you might get tired of fighting against it. You know, and even if we're talking about work, you might be in management, you might not be. But one thing about being in management is you have to deal with upper management. You got to deal with people who are over you trying to tell you how to run your department. And sometimes they might be right about some things, and sometimes they might not be so right. But everything that they're talking about is coming from a financial perspective. It ain't personal, but it be feeling personal. So if you've been trying to show your company how they can make more money, this benefits them. You've been trying to show them and tell them how they can make more money and have things run more efficiently and stop concentrating on things that are kind of trivial. Because sometimes some of these companies that you work for are more concerned with personal employee issues than they are with the bottom line, it seems. So they might be more concerned about who's having sex with who's carrying on personal relationships, who, you know, that kind of stuff. It gets messy, dirty, nasty, and personal at the gig. And when you don't want to involve yourself in that, sometimes you are seen as an outsider and treated as such. So there might come a time when you get tired of that and you say, well, you know what? Y'all say that it's better this way. This is what y'all want. I'm going to give y'all what y'all want because I'm tired of fighting against this. Make sure before you do that, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. I would suggest that you contact HR first before you just drop everything and let them have their way. Because if you don't, they're going to turn it around on you and you're going to be even more tired of fighting against it. So, careful planning. The same thing you've been trying to tell them to do might be what you need to do. So you tired of work conditions, you tired of your co-workers, you tired of the higher ups, you tired of the subordinates, you tired of your management staff, you tired of all of this shit. Everybody thinks that they can do it better than you. Well, you might be ready to say, all right, holla. But sometimes you might not be because you may have been on this job for a long ass time and you feel like you have too much time invested and you ain't trying to just go on Indeed.com and start looking for another job. Even though that next job that you may get may pay you more money, may have a greater upside, but you may be used to dealing with the devil that you know, and you figure my pension is in this shit. I ain't no young cat. I ain't no young boy. So I would be willing to go ahead and start over again if I was like in my 20s or my 30s, maybe even my 40s. But you might be heading towards retirement. Like, yo, man, I only got like another 8 more years in the game. 8 more years. So you're like, nah, I got to ride this out. I got to make this thing work. Got to make it work. So you ain't tired enough yet. You ain't tired enough yet to let them see what would happen in your absence. But there are other things that you can do. Maybe you just take the direction from those who have been directing you in the first place. Like y'all say that this is the best way. All right, I would appreciate it if y'all would monitor what I'm doing while I'm doing it, so they can see in real time, and that's a way of covering your ass. They can see in real time that you follow procedure. Maybe even might want to get it in writing. Trust me, when you ask for something in writing at work, they already see the writing on the wall. They already like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. And they might change direction. But they might actually really wholeheartedly believe in what they're saying. Or they may have plans to move you up out of there anyway. Sometimes companies get tired of employees too. Managers who just produce enough, but they don't elevate. See, companies always want to make more. Yeah, you make some, but you're not bringing us in more. So your shit is the same every year. Well, they might be tired of fighting against you. They might be tired of fighting against your lack of development. They want you to step up and do better. And you ain't doing it. So yeah, this can go both ways. Hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure that what I think may be going on is not going on, because sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes it happens that way. Yeah, my chat petered out after Care Bear's eyes. After Care Bear's eyes, I didn't see any other comments. So I see my girl Naturalista Rap has come through. What up, Naturalista Rap? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. Okay, and all right, here we go. Here we go. So I missed y'all comments. Let me see. Oh man, Naturalista Rap. Good looking now. Thanks for holding it down. She said, fuck that. Oh, man. Good looking. Yeah, I didn't get that part. SJ says, but what does this have to do with the topic? What have to do with the topic? I don't know. And that's Release the Rap says, he said chill as you were reading his comment. Dude is corny. Look, y'all. For those of y'all who may be new here, we got some people who actually like this shit. I mean, you might like it too. And hopefully you will, and you'll become one of us. But this is it's kind of a La Cosa Nostra here. You'll see some patterns. Good looking out, my people. Okay. Vincent Mogaka says, I'm good grown. And you? Man, I'm feeling like a real man should. Mr. Dark says, don't worry, man, I'm black also. Look, this is how you get those eyes in real life. I don't know. I know I was saying, I don't know if you're black or white, male or female. I don't know. But look, I'm glad you're still here. I mean, it's all good. Fred, what's good? What's good, Fred? You got me fucking up. He says, I am Nubian black. What is Nubian black? Is that different from like another kind of black? And back in the 80s and 90s, when we said we were Nubians, that means that we were Afro-centered. So we were acknowledging the motherland and our connection to it. I don't know if that's what you're saying, but if that's what you're saying, I'm all right with that. Grown woman says, I always say I know how many years I have behind me. Don't know how many I have in front of me. I mean, honestly, I'm 53, so I feel the same way. I don't know if I'm gonna live to be 100, but I know I got 53 behind me, and in 2 months, almost exactly 2 months, because what is it, the 9th today? Yeah, I'll be 54. So will I see 108? I don't know. All right, TK Wright says lots of Asian and white kids on y'all black channels. On y'all, okay. Beautiful way to build bridges across races, okay. Work smart, not hard, SJ, good looking. Dimples D says the fight is over. I have to give them the room and explorative freedom to exist in whatever world and reality they see fit. Let them conduct themselves according to what makes them happy. I totally agree with that. Totally 100% agree with that. A peace of mind is better than a worried mind. Monkey Juice says the chain real. What do y'all think? Short answer, yes. Long answer, how the fuck yeah. Why would I wear a fake chain? What would that do for me? I've asked this many times. What would wearing fake chains do to me? You know what? Yesterday, I had a bunch of watches. Me and grown woman are like, watch connoisseurs. Like we like timepieces. Like we ain't like a lot of y'all. Y'all use your phone for the time. Y'all don't wear watches. We still wear watches. Well, how about I had to go to the jewelry store yesterday because I had like, I ain't gonna tell y'all how many watches I had, but I had so many of them. I had them in a bag because they all need batteries. They all needed batteries. And I got 3 of them back. I was like, yeah, that's so cool. I got 3. You know what I'm saying? And my jeweler, she was like, she used me for one of her other customers. She was like, "Oh my, how long was it? How long has it been since you had the chain? Show them your chain." And I was like, "Yeah, look, the chain," because she's from Ukraine. Yeah, this is the chain. And I was like, 2008. She was like, "No, ma, it was more like 20 years." I said, "No, it wasn't 20 years. It wasn't 20 years." I said it was 2008. I remember. I remember implicitly. No, I'm telling you, it was more than that. I'm like, all right, then. I don't know. Show me my layaway slip or something. You know what I mean? Give me something. All right. So yeah, I don't come from an era where you could get away with wearing fake jewels. Save that slum gold. That slum gold. That's that bum gold. All right. Um. Okay. Mr. TK says, Mr. Dark, I read your comment like I was ordering chicken wings and fried rice. Drew Peanuts says, happy Sunday, brother. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. I just subbed. Well, shout out to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Shout outs to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Yeah, push the sub button. Show me some love. I said, shout out to Drew Peanuts. Show love. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. He just subbed. Shout out to Drew Peanuts. Thanks for coming through and subbing. Yeah, I'm glad that you do. And I hope other people just start to follow. I appreciate y'all like Apollo 11. No, Apollo Creed. Yeah, that's what I need. More people subbing. I appreciate the loving. Good looking out, my dude. Good looking out. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm still trying to go. And that ain't working. All right. I Drew Pena says dark eyes. Dark eyes. Oh God, we're here again. So all right. So we got the chain. And no, I don't wear eyeliner. So, yeah, so we got to deal with the eyeliner thing. All right, here we go. Nothing. Don't wear eyeliner. I don't know. Blame it on genetics. I don't know if my dad had dark eyes. I don't think my mom has dark eyes. When you see when I close my eyes, they a little dark. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the sunroof from the car. You know what I mean? Give me dark eyes. I would never wear makeup. And when I say never, I mean the fuck ever. I would never do no shit like that. I would never wear a dress or a skirt or wear makeup. I don't give a shit whether I'm in front of cameras with the light. I don't care. I'm dark enough to where I shouldn't have to wear that shit, and I won't. I would never dye my hair either. That's why this beard is really gray. None of that shit. I wash up every day. You know what I mean? We don't play. We don't play none of that. So I can understand. I'm starting to understand. But no, we don't do none of that punk shit. None of that rainbow shit. We don't play that shit. I don't play. Don't play. 100% man. MAN. BLACK man. History, current, Black Pride, all that shit. No days off. 24/7, 365, 52 weeks a year, 12 months. Just so you know. Matthew Figueroa. Thanks for coming through. Natural Lisa Rap says, I love y'all. This show helps me while I'm at work, but some of these people irk the fuck out of me. I understand. We all gotta find a way. Look, as long as you don't get tired of fighting, just don't get tired of fighting these motherfuckers. It'd be all right. I don't want you to get tired. Don't get tired. You know what I mean? Take a no-dose, a Vivarin, a 5-hour energy, some black coffee, all black, no sugar, no cream, no nothing, from Starbucks. That shit'll have you up for days. All right. Good looking out, Drew Peanuts. All right. Woo! Dano. What up? What up, Dano? He says, you remember that woman from last time, Anita? Oh. Anita Dick in Me? Do I remember that? I don't know. We had Anita Dick in Me, Anita Bath. So, okay. Stacey White says, I love having a peace of mind even when the human mind worries sometimes. Yeah. That's right, grown woman. And Tyson Onyango said, what's up? What's up with you? Thanks for coming through. And Emily Dunlap in the house. I said, Emily, what's going on? Mr. Tommy Gunn, 1979 says, this bitch ass nigga. Oh my God, why? This nigga comes through, tries to call me gay on every show, but he comes through every show. What is that telling you? Real trap. What does that tell you? Ladies, if your man told you or you had knowledge that he went to go check out another man on a daily basis that he felt was soft, what would you think of your man? What would you think of that man? I tell you what I would think of that man. Like, so let me get this straight. You have feelings for this man. No, I ain't got feelings for him. I'm just saying, I know what he is. I know how he is. Oh, okay. And that concerns you. I ain't saying it concerns me. I don't understand why people going by a show. Okay, well, why you going by a show? Look, I just like to go over a show and fuck with him. And what do you get out of that? I'm just saying. Like, you ain't got nothing to do. NBA playoffs are on. You can't do that. WNBA is on. Can't do that. MLB, Phillies, number one team in the league. They on. Can't do that. You ain't got nothing else to do. You don't have nothing else to do but go by the show multiple times. He's been here multiple times in the past week. Keyword, weak. You weak as a Calvin Cooler. Bartles and James. Hard lemonade. Like I said, these bitch ass niggas be killing me. But at the same time, y'all helping out. Y'all really are. Y'all helping out in more ways than one. And you'll see a few hours after the show is done. You'll see how you help. So peace to your little bitch ass. And we know what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we see how you do. Ain't got no picture of yourself. You know, you just, yeah. I get you. I've known cats like you. All right. Let me see. That's what he says. That's what's up, Naturalist the Rat. Tony Onyango says, what happened here? It's changed. It's changed now. Drums. Oh, we got more than chains and drums. We got bells. I don't know if you was here when we had the tambourine. You know what else we got? We got something you haven't seen since you was probably in the 3rd grade. We got the triangle, baby. Hold on. Yes. 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 We play instruments around here because I like music. And anytime I use it. And I make sure that you understand that when you come through, I got a different plan. Other content creators, they do what they do, but none of them can fuck with me. That's why I fuck with you. And so as you are here watching this shit go down, just know that this sound It's something that you won't see on other channels because we got the shit hot as flannel, mother. All right. That ain't all we got. We got finger piano. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got more. We got more. Yeah, I did. I got damn near, except for the horn section, I got damn near. Yeah, that's what we do. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. He needs to get people to join in on video so we can see. Yeah. 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 But Mr. Tommy, I think he be enjoying the material. He do. I know he do. Because he going to stay the whole time. He ain't going nowhere. And that tells you everything. Because people that I don't like, you'll never find me going around them. Ever. I don't fuck with nobody I don't like. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Because why? I ain't got to do that shit. I'm thorough enough to make it on my own. Of course, I need other people too. But not you. Not you, Tommy. I don't need you. You a bitch. I don't need you. All right. So, tired of fighting against it. Interesting. That was an interesting little segue right there. Tired of fighting against it. All right. So, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't go over this part of it. I was talking about before when you're dealing with somebody that might have health issues and you're trying to get them to eat better, exercise, do the right things, take care of themselves a little better than they've been taking care of themselves, and they've been resistant to it. And you might get tired of trying to convince them or damn near trying to walk them through the process. You might get tired of fighting against them, literally fighting against them. And so you might decide to bail out, but you have to ask yourself whether you're able to deal with the consequences of knowing that they can't do it on their own, even if they've been fighting against you. Well, the other thing is when you're tired of fighting against it, when you are actually the person that's sick. Now, I can't speak from that point of view. Thank God for that. But I know that a lot of people that I've lost and that you may have lost or may be losing, and you're hoping that they don't get to the point where they are tired of fighting against it. Tired of going to chemo, tired of the radiation, tired of the treatments, tired of being in the hospital all the time, tired of having to be transported, tired of being tired and lethargic and fatigued all the time, tired of being in pain all the time. Because unfortunately, once it gets to the point where they are tired of fighting, then they stop fighting. They've pretty much fought the good fight. Now, some people fight this for years. Some people fight it for years and years. And some people only fight it for a small amount of time, because everybody's threshold for pain ain't the same. And that's whether you're talking about physical pain or emotional pain. Everybody's threshold is different. So you might get to the point where you're saying to yourself, I can't, and I won't do this anymore. I gotta go ahead and let go. Well, we have to deal with our loved ones who might be in that position, or ourselves who might be in that position. And I'm gonna say this: peace to anybody and everybody out there who may be actually experiencing something like that. Because there may be times in your life where you think that it's time for you to go when it's really not your time to go. Have you ever been sick for a while or hurt to the point where it was a life-threatening situation? Maybe you had to get surgery, maybe you were in some type of emergent state to whereas you had to be resuscitated or pulled back in. Well, there might be times when things are going on around you when you feel like you're the next one left, you're the next one to go. Let me make this clear what I'm talking about. All right. Some things have happened with me recently. Some of y'all know about it, but you may not know my full perspective on this shit. I lost my uncle at the end of March. Went to his funeral in the middle of April. The thing about my uncle passing was that my uncle was the youngest in his family. So he was my mom's brother, but he was the baby of the family. 3 weeks ago, I lost my best friend. My best friend was the baby in his family. He was the youngest. He was the only boy, and he was the youngest. 55 years old. Closed his eyes for the last time, May 15th. Now I'm watching this shit like, what we doing here?
90 seconds.
What we doing? Like, all right, so my uncle, he was the youngest. My man, who's like a brother to me, he was the youngest. Now here I am. I'm the youngest. Now, do I really look at it that way? No. But I can see how somebody would start to watch
60 seconds.
Would start to watch patterns like that. Now, you got to understand, I'm the type of person that watches patterns. I don't always speak about it, but I watch certain things that other people don't pay attention to. I pay attention to some things that other people won't notice. But I'll notice if you keep doing something. I'll let you keep doing it. But when I come to you about what you keep doing, I'm not making no mistakes on that. I done peeped it out. A lot of times I've already written it down. Got a little timeline going on. So if I was another type of man, I could be thinking that, damn, man, my uncle passed, he was the youngest. My boy passed, he was the youngest. I'm next to go. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that, but I could see how somebody else might do that. I could see how they might come to that conclusion. I could see how they might wrap their mind around that situation, and it could cause them a lot of anxiety. So that's one of the ways that you could create a situation where you might get tired of dealing with a situation that you don't really have too much control over, but you might have to let it go. See, this whole getting tired of fighting against it is not always a negative thing. At this point, I'm tired of looking at things on the negative side. Anything and anybody that's supposed to be with me from here on out is supposed to be there. That's my thinking. If you ain't gonna be there, then you ain't gonna be there. But if you gonna be here, this is what it is. So, you personally, talking to y'all might get to the point where you tired of being afraid. So you might be ready to give confidence or at least stop running from something. You might be tired of running from something. And so you go, let me see what happens if I just let it catch up to me. And you might find that it wasn't nothing chasing you in the first place. It was the boogeyman, my dude. It was the boogeyman. Somebody told you that somebody was on your ass and they wasn't. It's like on those prank videos, you know, them prank videos that they be having on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram and all that shit, where they act tough with somebody, you know, and then when the person reacts, you know, ready to get violent with them, oh no, it's a prank. See the camera over there. It's sort of like that. Or like when they have like, they'll have like a stuffed dog. And you know, people who are afraid of dogs, they don't really check out to see if the dog is really looking at them or whatever. They see a dog, and if they hear a dog, because they usually have a recording of a dog barking, you know, sounding real mean and all of that, and the person just starts running, they might fall down and people be laughing and all of that shit. I don't think this shit is funny. Them prank videos are whack, they weak, you know, all of that shit. I don't know. Pranks, trolling, and all of that shit. I don't have no respect for that shit. But hey, people do what they do. And evidently there's a market for that shit, because those videos are not stopping. Not stopping at all. Most of them are manufactured. It's all acting anyway. It really is. But bottom line is, you might be tired of being afraid. You might be tired of running from something. And you may just say, all right, I'm tired of fighting against this shit. I'm gonna just see what happens if I play out. And more than likely, when you get to that point, you're going to find out it wasn't nothing for you to be afraid of, and that nothing was chasing you, and that you were probably your worst own enemy. Probably. There are more ways to stop fighting against something than what might meet the eye. Okay. This is interesting. Hold on. All right. Damn. The fuck? The chat on here went out too. And I was like, something tells me that wasn't the that what I thought was the last comment wasn't the last comment. All right. So I see we had some super chats. I ain't seen none of this shit. Okay. Grown woman, good looking out for the super chat. He said, here's a start to the purchase of the horn section. Yo. That's what I'm talking about. Good looking out. Good looking out. Yeah, the horn section. And T. Carey Wright, thanks. Man, you know I had no super chats up in here. Man, fuck these haters. Good looking out, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. I said I appreciate y'all. And you know who? I said I appreciate everything you do for me, coming by and coming through for me. And I know that from now to the end, y'all been down since the beginning, and to the end, y'all friends. And I know this for a fact. These cats on here don't know how to act, but it's not just about the 2 or the 4 or the 6 or the 8. We want to make this shit straight, and as great as it may be for the time being. Appreciate y'all super chat. Yeah, I know you're seeing it. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Much love. All right. So, yo, Dipples D's good looking out. She said he has a mental fantasy of something he will never have. Move on, son. He said this one is not your exit. Duke says this dude though, mental, multi-talented. I appreciate you saying that. I do. I appreciate that. I didn't see none of these shits. All right, y'all. Let's Let's do these birthday shout outs. We about to do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. Listen, we have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious June 9th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Memo Pad, turning 50 years old today, and Karima Yelverton, happy birthday to you, and also Teresa Williams, happy birthday to you, and Melissa Johnson, happy birthday to you, Ma, and also Thomas Crawford, turning 54 years old today, and Machado Katia, turning 44 years old today. I'm reading the names in back of y'all, so pardon me, and also Jamaica Breeson, turning 52 years old today, and Isabel Martinez, happy birthday to you, and Coolest Keisha, turning 35 years old today, and Lynette Matarus, happy birthday to you, and Joan Taylor, turning 66 years old today, and Phoenix L. Banner, turning 54 years old today, and last but not least, my man going all the way back to the 1982, my man Al Hooper. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious June 9th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud, just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, do the thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember I said go hard, go for yours, and remember I said go hard, go for yours, and remember, hey yo, yeah, you might get tired, man. You might get tired of fighting against it. It could be a variety of things. By the way, I want y'all to know that I did have my colon cream here. I decided to drink the tea today. I'm gonna drink this afterwards. You see how red that shit is? Them beats be taking over, son. But yeah, you might be tired of fighting against it. You know, people not wanting to go in the direction that you know is best for them or best for y'all, or best for the situation. You might be fighting against people who are always trying to tear you down, trying to bring you down, trying to, you know, put shade on a positive light. You might be tired of always having to finance something, always having to be the one to put the cape on and fly over across town to save somebody. Oh, Popeye, please save me. Popeye, please save me. Bitch. Yo, olive oil. You ain't asked me to save you when Bluto came through in his long, pretty ride, and he wanted to take a ride with him, and then as soon as you want to get some ass, you want me to come save you. That mean I ain't getting no ass. I ain't saving you, you little bum ass. Okay. Anyway, you might be tired of that. Sometimes you have to just let things play out, happen. Sometimes you just have to let things play out and let them happen the way that they're going to happen. But you have to be prepared to do that. And if you're really not prepared to do it, I would say take it into serious consideration. Take all the time that you need. But what you don't want to do is make a situation that was already tiresome even worse. Now it's tiresome and worrisome. Maybe it was a little worrisome in the first place. Anyway, peace to all my day ones, peace to all my day ones, peace to all my day ones, my brand news. What's damn, I don't know my slogan. My day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Peace to my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 1 a.m. in the morning for another Daily Go Getimism show. 1 a.m. in the morning. So make sure y'all come through, check us out. Please hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I hope y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it, because I had a ball. I always enjoy talking to y'all, learning from y'all, and listening to y'all. Even though I'm really just looking at y'all, I'm still listening. You know what I mean? Listening is more than what you do with your ears. Anyway, so I holler back at y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Holla back. Have a good Sunday. Holla. Peace. Oh, hold on. Let me get Blog Talk out of here first, though, because sometimes. Okay, now we out.